Men have huge egos that are very fragile. And there was a study that came out a few years ago that said men don't mature until they're 43 years old. And upwards of 43, believe me, I find a lot of truth in that. And it's something that you need to be very aware of. Recognize that men have very fragile egos, and as their woman, you absolutely need to stroke their ego. I had a client who was a very successful woman, and she was dating a guy that had gone to college with her, and they'd both gone to Ivy League schools, like pretty amazing people. And she was telling me a story about something, and she said to me, "Well, I don't need to stroke his ego." And I said, "Yes, you do." And she kind of thought about it for a second, and she laughed, and she was like, "Oh, I never thought about that before," right? But, it's like if you're with this person and you're falling in love with this person, why wouldn't you want to stroke their ego? And unfortunately, very successful, powerful women sometimes get wrapped up in a competitive thing with their guy, and they kind of don't want to build their ego too much because they don't want them to get too big in themselves, right? But that's on the flip side of that. A man in a relationship with you, trying to get to know you, who, if you can recognize, is a very fragile ego. If you can stroke his ego and compliment him and tell him things that you like about him and really reinforce that you like him, then I promise you, he's going to be really appreciative of that, and he's going to be very appreciative back. It's like people do what they want to do, and energy is contagious, and you can absolutely influence somebody else with your actions. So stroke your guy's ego, compliment him frequently, acknowledge the things that he does for you. And, it's like all too often people are so easy to say, "Oh, you never do this or you never do that," which never is a character assassination that you should never use. But, never use. But, instead of criticizing what they didn't do, really acknowledge what they did. And in the same breath, you could say, "That was so sweet that you did that. You know what would be really great sometime? If maybe this could happen too." And it's like, if ever you have a somewhat criticism, make a positive acknowledgement about something first and then spin it in a way of, "I would like this," not in a criticism that they don't do that. You want your man to make you feel good about you, right? So return that favor. Make him feel amazing about himself, and he's much more likely to do the same back for you.